Hello, friends. Hope you and your family all are doing well and staying safe. It's March. Weather here is beautiful and refreshing. Snow is melting and it's much warmer. It's time to put away our winter boots and jackets here in Canada and explore and enjoy the beautiful outdoors. Daylight savings time for 2021 will begin this weekend by pushing clocks forward an hour in Ontario and most of Canada early Sunday morning. Hi friends, my name is Reshma Mathur. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and commissioner for taking affidavits in Ontario, former elementary and high school teacher. And I'm here today to give you two updates. The first one is that international permanent residency holders who have not been able to come to Canada because of COVID-19 travel restrictions will be allowed into the country even if their confirmations have expired. And another update is about a work permit program. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and keep watching for more updates. This program is called Owner-Operator Program. Basically, the name itself tells you that it means you own and operate a business. This business can be a restaurant, any fast food franchise, trucking company, coffee shop, clothing store, manufacturing business, management consulting, gas station, convenience store, or a tech company, etc. The Owner-Operator Labor Market Impact Assessment Pathway is an option for foreign entrepreneurs who have a controlling share of 50.1% or more in a Canadian business, and it must be approved to have a neutral or positive impact on Canadian labor market. It must create jobs for Canadians, and this approval is given by Service Canada by the ESDC, and if you get this approval, you are eligible to obtain a work permit in Canada, a job through your own entity, arrange employment through your own business. The Labor Market Impact Assessment or LMIA is a way for Canadian companies to get approval from Economic and Social Development Canada ESDC to hire a foreign worker. This process is to help protect the labor market in Canada, and this permit is restricted to your own company. The advantage is that your spouse can get an open work permit too. All this helps you in getting additional points for express entry and supports your application for permanent residency. Especially if you're above 35 or 40 years and do not have good points for language skills, you just have basic skills, then you get an advantage through this program. You can increase your points by 50 for managerial positions or 200 for higher executive senior managerial level positions. However, you still need CLB 7 for language and you still need 67 points for federal skilled worker eligibility. There is no minimum amount for investment, but it will not work if you are only looking to gain some points for express entry. It's meant for entrepreneurs, for people who want to do business in Canada or expand their business in Canada. Let's talk and compare some current rules and proposed changes for Owner-Operator LMIA from April 1st, 2021, and it's still uncertain if more proposed changes to the program may be coming soon. So until now, a business owner having more than 50.1% of controlling interest in the business was automatically considered as a senior manager, but beginning April 1st, there will be a strong emphasis on the role and duties of a senior manager. Your experience, background, the structure of your business, number of employees, also probably the size of the organization, and the number of locations that the business has, what makes NOC 00 category a 200-point LMIA senior manager and an NOC 0 50-point middle manager. This will define the seniority of the managerial role. It's now become more challenging to obtain 200 points. It will be essential to differentiate the role of a senior management position NOC 00 from middle management occupations NOC 0. A new, strict and updated criteria will be used to assess the applications. Service Canada will consider a business that is established and operational. It's up and running, and it's not a new setup or a new location or a new startup. You must be actively engaged in a business with a physical location, employees, and customers before you can apply for this program. This means when you apply for LMIA, your company must have a senior manager on payroll, which is NOC 00 code compliant. Another important change is that recruitment requirements have changed. Currently, applicants for owner-operator program are exempt from LMIA advertising requirement. Now, from April 1st, 2021, the potential applicants for this program will have to make an effort to hire a Canadian citizen or permanent resident for the position that they themselves intend to fill, or it must be filled already, as I mentioned earlier. This is being done to ensure that Canadian citizens and permanent residents are given the first opportunity at the available job positions before recruiting a foreign national, which is the owner-operator in this case. It will become very difficult to demonstrate that the owner-operator cannot find someone in Canada to fill this position. There are some alternatives to this owner-operator LMIA program, like the C11 Significant Benefit Program, which allows foreign investors to come to Canada and work in their own Canadian company if it provides significant economic, social, or cultural benefits to Canada. This is an LMIA exempt work permit. Another one is C12, which is the Intra-Company Transferee Program for foreign business owners who are already operating a successful business in their home country, and if they're looking for expansion in Canada. This also provides a pathway for permanent residence in Canada. Then there is treaty-based work permit programs, which are available for foreign entrepreneurs from few countries like USA, Mexico, etc. These new criteria for assessment are not expected to be applied retroactively. So if you have already applied for the owner-operator LMIA, or if you plan on doing so before April 1st, and if your application is reviewed prior to April 1st, 2021, this will not impact you. If you're already on this work permit, it will not affect your permanent residence application. If you need assistance with Canadian Immigration Services, please send me your inquiry by email or visit my website at royalvistaimmigration.com and fill the assessment forms to explore your options. Stay tuned for my next video. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay connected. Thank you.